Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So, this is just a thank you. It's kind of hard to do these, but I want to thank you guys for watching this year, and I want to thank some individual people in particular who kind of deserve it, if I'm entirely honest. I don't honestly know where I want to start. But I know that we all have to start somewhere. So I want to start with everyone, regardless if it was $1 or $1,000. Thank you guys for the tips, because that's how we pay our bills around here. That's how, I can do the stuff I do. Without that help, I mean, there's just no way. It's just not gonna happen. I want to thank Kitsuga for the support and help and everything they've provided this year, ranging from game keys to just managing the Discord server. I want to thank BabsCon and a bunch of other people, but let's narrow it down some and get to the people who really did some awesome stuff this year. Oop. I'm bad at this, can you tell? So here we have, this is my fanfiction page. Hey, look at that, I'm up to 30 followers. That's a miracle. But there's a person in particular named Hitomi who's done all of the edits for these 3 stories, and these 2 are still ongoing. And I want to thank Hitomi for that, because without these edits, these stories would be absolutely bad, and instead they're pretty good. Surprisingly good. It takes a total of 6 hours to read through everything I've written, apparently. That's been published, and I want to thank Hitomi for all her work there. Plus, I want to thank Hitomi for running the Ruby RPG that we run on Sundays. It's been incredibly popular and incredibly rewarding to have that run. I've got some stuff to do for you guys to get us caught up, and there's some game reviews that are going to be coming out, because I've reminded myself that I've played a lot of games this year I didn't review, and I probably should have. So we're going to go back and we're going to recap the things that I should have been reviewing. Next up on the docket is Dre. So you guys have probably all seen these pictures of different characters for the RPGs. Dre's drawn all of these. You guys have also probably seen my thumbnails. And you know for sure the difference in when he does one and I do one. So, and Dre's also taught me some tricks for myself to be able to do these thumbnails better when I do them myself. Even if I should probably have him doing them in the first place. But let's just, I'm going to scroll back here. I'm going to find an example. It's been a little bit since he's done a thumbnail, because he's been working on all the artwork for the RPGs. But if I scroll back just a little more, it's been about 3 months since he's... Yeah, I know, you guys are all seeing the Hold My Cider. It's been about 3 months that I haven't released because of the community guideline strike I'm having to work through right now. But you see the difference. Like, this is done by me and this is done by Dre, and it's black and white. Here's one done by Dre, here's one done by me. Black and white. Same game, drastically better on the thumbnail, and I thank Dre for that personally. That is amazingly good, and I thank him for that. And you guys will start seeing some more videos coming out later this week. I'll be prepping a review of a game that I played that I didn't review tomorrow. But also the character artwork. I mean, here's one of the characters I play. Here's a character played by Arvana, and here's one played by Hetty. All these are amazing, and I want to thank him for being my primary on-call artist and I hope to keep that up in the future. Up next, we have a new artist who I will have to go get a link to, but he's the one who's actually doing the artwork for our Fallout Equestria here. He's the one actually doing the artwork. And Glacier has done an excellent job of, well, capturing Fallout. And I can't complain about his work at all. It's really good. I'm looking forward to the next picture he's already doing. I'd like to thank BabsCon for stuff like this. This is sweet and adorable and awesome, and I totally know that Forshock is a suck-up who would levitate Queen Quake's glass for her. But little details like that, this makes this really cool. And it's stuff like that that I'm most thankful for people who helped me make content. It's hard to find individuals who are willing to sit down and do the work, but they exist. We have some more artwork coming out by some other artists, and also Trees, as soon as I can get a hold of her, will be doing another piece for us for, I don't know which story, but she'll be doing it. But for those who missed it, this is her. This is her artwork right here. This is really awesome, really nicely done, and represents this story that everyone's going to get into really well. I'm kind of surprised it's only 12,000 words to get to chapter 3, but I'm okay with that. In comparison to the Fallout story, that like chapter 8 is 50,000 words. That's scary. I want to thank Moonhoof as well. Moonhoof has been providing us with an excellent RPG to play on Wednesday nights. I know he's taken this week off, but he's a good friend of mine, and also the Fallout Equestria RPG, as far as I can tell, is good. When I finally get the final copy and I'm able to scroll through all of it, look at all of it, and then go good, bad, or ugly, hopefully it comes out good. And I want to thank patrons and sponsors. All you guys are awesome. I'm not going to call anybody out by name because that's always... To call out people by name like that in the past has been not good. So we're going to just leave it at a big thank you to all of you. Some of you who've done a lot more than others, and you know who you are. You by far know who you are. But I'm not gonna pick on any one person or point at any one individual because I did that before and people got upset. So we're not gonna do that again. I learned my lesson. See, I can change over the years. I want to thank you guys so much. You make this life possible. You make the research I do possible. And without those people who sponsor us and provide patron money and stream tip money, I wouldn't be able to, pay the bills or get Sophie over here from across the ocean. Or hire really talented artists. I was glad to go to all the conventions this year. Every one of them, even when I was stressed out about it, wanting to pull my hair out, was worthwhile. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you very much. And I hope to see all of you in future videos. Tomorrow I will be sitting down and getting a review together for another game that we played that I didn't review yet, and that I probably should have. But in the meantime, I will see you guys then. So everybody welcome to New Year's Day, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful time. I look forward to working with all of you next year. Good night, everybody. Some other things. Thanks to all you guys for watching. This is completely improvised, can you tell? I'm gonna miss some people. You guys are gonna be upset with me. The other thing, in the link below is a link to the story page where I'm keeping a blog as well, apparently, subconsciously, if I'm entirely honest. I didn't realize that I was doing this until like yesterday when I went, oh shit, I've been writing these. What the fuck? But also, the stories are going to go under review in the coming week or two, which means I need your help. if they're going under review, I need your help in this comment section down here to remind me of stuff that needs to be changed, edited, or what can be done to make it better. I really want you guys' critical opinions. I've got 60 comments here. I think 31 of them are me replying. So if you guys can come in here and tell me, hey, this doesn't sound right, or particularly if you're one of the player characters, and you can come in here and you can go, this doesn't sound quite like what I wanted the character to sound like, can you do X, Y, and Z, then yeah, that's possible. I would appreciate it, because there are some groups now, I'm going to show you the list, who are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that it's going to be submitted for review for in the coming weeks, and I would appreciate that. If you guys want to be involved in content creation, well, now you all can be involved. I know the stories aren't for all of you, and that's fine. I understand. If you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. The other thing is science videos are currently on hold until the community guideline strike is taken care of. It might be as late as March before I can resume the ones from this year, because the remaining ones are all adults, except for like one, and that's the Dragon Ball Z characters one. Is the only one that's not an adult piece of content, and I don't want to release an adult piece of content and have to deal with a second strike. So at present, my independent science videos are on hold until the strikes are resolved. So we're going to be doing reviews, thankfully, and we have some other things we can do in place of those videos. At least, you know, with enough content, hopefully, to get us through the new year. I know my content's been a little sparse since about the 4th or 5th of the month. You can thank Sophie for that, because getting prepped for her to be here and her actually being here has derailed a lot of my, you know, I want to get stuff done moments, because I can't. I have a Sophie. I want to take care of my Sophie. Some of you are telling me to get the hell off. So, but this is a firm reminder of two things. One, if you're not reading the story, particularly the Ballad Equestria story, you're missing a lot of stuff that you don't get on the live streams. And I understand if you don't want to do it, but why wouldn't you? If I know several of you sat through 40 plus hours of live stream to see that, why wouldn't you want to go through and read the Easter eggs I've planted all throughout the stories? There's a lot of I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've taken the time to plant a lot of rewards and Easter eggs for people who go through and do the reading. Also, the website comes with a text-to-speech function. You can literally just turn it on. Here, I'll show you. This is kind of cool.
What a nightmare. Why does it feel like a frantic gremlin was driving the railroad spike through my brain? Wait, why am I wet?
Great place to end that, by the way, Fate. GG. GG. But yeah, it comes with a text-to-speech device built into it, and you can change how she sounds, I believe. But there you guys go. Just something for you to take into account is that I've been hiding Easter eggs all through the story for you guys to go through and read. So those of you who've been going the extra mile know this. Those of you who haven't, don't. And there's quite a few. I think that's about it. But I would really like you guys' opinion, because my writing I never thought was the best in the world. Anything you can do to help would be nice. In the meantime, I'll see all of you later today, maybe, or at least tomorrow. And I will be getting a video game review done tonight. Likely going to get start with Wolfenstein and just work my way through all of the games that need some attention. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this has been Fiaura, and I will see you guys later. Good night, everybody.